We're going to move now to 98 pounds.
32-1. Overall record 84-7.
And we have Sylvester Lake from Long Beach.
And Reggie Jones from Long Beach High School, Sylvester Lake.
Sylvester Lake is a senior, 24-1 this year, 94-8 overall, and he's wrestling Kieran Mock from Huntington, so they're right next door to each other. That's Suffolk County down on Long Island, Section 11, of course, Section 8, Nassau County. Kieran Mock from 11 in the blue, Sylvester Lake in the green, Section 8. Should be a good matchup. A lot of people were impressed with these people. And we'll move right along, go out of bounds. Sylvester Lake in the green. Long Beach, I believe we counted, Doug, 3 different wrestlers from Long Beach in these finals. And we're going to get a warning for stalling. That'll be on Kieran Mock. I believe he's got the red anklet on. So that's one warning. Now that can play an important part here. Incidentally, we might talk about pins. You don't generally see a lot of pins in the finals, perhaps more in the upper weights than in the lower weights. But right now we're going to see 2 points scored by Sylvester Lake.
He's quick.
He is very quick. He's only lost 8 matches in his career, and he's going to be a little bit short of that 100-win club. He's got 94 wins as he works on Kieran Mock. Mock from Section 11. Down a little bit this year in terms of number of participants in the finals. Section 8, of course, always a fine wrestling area. Right now, second so far to Section 2. Surprising Section 2. Not so surprising if you were here last year, but certainly surprising if you looked over the history of this tournament, because Section 8, I believe, has won more tournaments than anyone else in the history of this tournament. Yeah, Section 8 has won more team titles. That's 9 than any other section at past state meets. So Section 8, always tough. Nassau County. And we've got the 2 neighbors right there. 45 seconds left in the first period. 2-0 lead for Sylvester Lake as he takes Kieran Mock close to the out of bounds, but he pulls him back in. Remember, the 2 supporting points have to be out of bounds before the referee will get that call. Mock sort of struggling for the out of bounds, like to go back and start over again. And we see Sylvester Lake working hard to keep him in, and we're going to get a whistle right now as Lake's leg went on that outside on that orange part using the Syracuse University mat. So we've got 22 seconds left.
That was probably a smart move by Mock, because he had his leg tied up, or excuse me, his arm tied up. And once you get tied up like that, it's difficult to get out, especially if the guy's got very good grip strength, which is a necessity in wrestling.
Not only is Lake very quick, he's very strong. He had Mock stand up on him, and he picked that leg up with just one hand. Now we're going to get a potentially dangerous, but Mock didn't appear to, it looked like he was going to get out, but the superior strength of Sylvester Lake came through. Lake now only got 2 seconds left in which to work on Mock, and he's up 2-0 as we enter the second period. Incidentally, the referees for this match, 98 pounds. Gene Monaco is the referee. Dale Porter, is the assistant. Incidentally, for 98 pounds, if you were to see these kids on the street, I'd have to guess Sylvester Lake at about 130 and maybe Kieran Mock a little heavier. They certainly don't look like 98 pounders.
Got to remember that these gentlemen, their normal weight might be 5 to 10 pounds heavier than that, and they're muscle. Right. When you get this far, you have to be very strong.
If you took a caliper to those guys, you wouldn't get a whole lot of body fat in either one.
You probably get the minimum necessary.
And right now, he's Mock's hand wrist control, and he can't seem to get out as Sylvester Lake ties up the wrist, ran it through the crotch, and he moved very smooth. And we're going to get a warning for stalling, however, to Sylvester Lake, as he's got to attempt to pin the man, and according to referee Gene Monaco, he's not making much of an effort, so he got warned. He's got 1:15 left in the second period. Now he tries to run the half up.
Top man cannot just ride his opponent. The top man must work aggressively to secure a fall or pin the man.
Trying right now, he's trying to run that hand back up through the crotch again, get some leverage, perhaps throw to half as he... Wow, look at that. You see Kieran Mock come up, and that ankle was picked cleanly by Sylvester Lake. Just one movement, and boy, he put Mock right down out of bounds. So we've got Mock, 98 pounds. on the bottom from running, or from section 11. Oh, there's a step over, going to garner 2 points.
Nice move. Nice move.
Now whether he can hold Sylvester Lake down. Look at Lake. Look how flexible he is. 4-2.
Mock controlled the arm, which you need to do on a switch like that, and Sylvester Lake just kept on coming over the top.
Long arms and a lot
flexibility.
of leverage. Long arms and a lot of leverage as Sylvester Lake up by 2 with about 15 seconds left to go in the second period.
Going back to the team scoring, Section 8 is approximately 10.5 points behind. Oh, it's warning.
No, he gave a point, I believe.
Excuse me, I gave a point. He'd already warned Sylvester Lake for stalling. So that's 1 point. That makes a difference. So now only 1 point difference with it being 4-3 in favor of Sylvester Lake.
And there were only 3 seconds left in that period. Doug, go ahead with the team scoring.
There's only 10.5 point difference in team score. Now each finalist receives 4 more points for his section. Each winner, each person that comes in first receives 4 more points. The loser, second place, has already been figured in. So you have to win and get more points for your team.
All right. Kieran Mock from section 11 on top, trying for the cradle. He's down by 1 point, but you have to remember that Lake has already been called for stalling, giving up 1 point. So he's going to have to move, and of course Kieran Mock's going to have to try to get some back points. He's got the leg in, lost it, and he looks to be in a bit of trouble, slides the hips over, and now he throws the leg again. So Mock with the leg in, up a little high, loses the leg.
Sylvester Lake's very quick, very good leverage. He's an impressive wrestler, and Mock is doing a good job also.
Yes, he is. Mock's only down by 2, but just as I say that, we're going to get no call. Both up. Sylvester Lake didn't have the leg out, and calls
he didn't have complete control, so the referee cannot give him the 2 points takedown.
Well, referee Gene Monaco pointed right to the fact that Kieran Mock had his hand locked on Sylvester Lake's knee, so he did not have control. Well, look how quick Lake is. But again, you see the counter.
He still has that leg. That's the referee's arms are in the air, signaling no control yet.
Mock trying to get that takedown while got to be working for the control ahead. We're going to get a stalemate.
91 pounders to the awards area, please. 91 pounders to the awards area, please.
Mock has to get a takedown here, and I haven't seen him really come even.
Whoa!
That was a mistake.
That was a mistake, and there's only 15 seconds left.
15 seconds.
He's getting back points. Getting back points.
Mock's going to pull this out.
5 seconds.
Mock is going to dominated by Sylvester Lake. That just shows you how wrestling is.
That's right. He gets 3 back points. 3 back points.
Dominated, I think, the whole time by Sylvester Lake. Makes a mistake, and it really was a mistake. He was just overly aggressive because he was being frustrated.
Lost his footing on that takedown and lost the state championship as a result, but a tough loss for Section 8's representative, Sylvester Lake, who looks like he can't believe it. And he goes over and shakes hands with Kieran Mock from Huntington High School. So the new champion is Kieran Mock, 98-pounder. And we're going to get a little bit of a discussion here as Sylvester Lake,
it was really his own
dominating,
mistake.
Doug, as you said, dominated, and
his own mistake. He was over-aggressive. He tried to drive Mock over the top, and he fell on himself. And of course, when you get in this area, you can't make a mistake like that because he also lost a takedown plus 3 back points.
That hurt. And as we said, Doug, he dominated. Prior to that, he looked very, very tough. Just made that one mistake. You can't make mistakes on the state level, not the finals. You can't make them anywhere. And it was a tough loss for Sylvester Lake, but he certainly gave Mock all he could handle. But you got to give Mock credit. As we said, he hung tough. Looked like it could even be an overtime there for a second, but he got some back points, and of course, that put Mock on top, and Sylvester Lake, a tough loss at 98 pounds.